Faithleaders, and welcome to Break Time. Today our passage of scripture is Proverbs 14:34, and it says this: righteousness exalts a nation, but sin condemns any people. I don't know why we as a nation think that we can sin and still be lifted up. And I love the phrase that's on most of our currency. It says, one nation under God. And when our forefathers created that, they meant that for a reason. It wasn't just a nice saying that we put and say that's nice, but our nation was formed one nation under God. And so we serve him as the God of our nation. The trouble comes is when we start serving idols. And you could see that in Old Testament times over and over and over. When a king rose and he served the Lord, great prosperity filled the nation. But then when a bad king came in, or an evil king that turned their back towards God, the nation was in strife. People were laid low. And this is exactly what Solomon is saying. So our role as a faith leader is to remain righteous. And how we do that is we've been given the breastplate of righteousness. The Lord has given us his rightness to live in the nation that we serve. He's given us a breastplate that is protecting our heart on a daily occurrence. He's actually imputed his rightness so we can make right decisions for our nation. It's not just for the workplace that we live in, but we stand up for our whole nation as faith leaders. Did you know that? That's a great responsibility. We don't bow to idols. We don't succumb to bowing before any sort of idol that our nation has lifted up, such as prosperity, such as money. But we bow first and foremost. This is how I receive my strength, and I'm sure you do as well. We bow first and foremost to our God. And that's the God that we under his rule, under his sovereignty. We don't bow before any idols. Even if our nation has idols on every single street, it is our role as a faith leader to pass them by and only to serve one God under nation. That testimony, Christians, will speak volumes. The hard problem is when Christians start bowing before idols. So that's not your role. Today, we are going to bow before the Lord our God, our Maker. It's one nation under God. And to serve him with our whole heart, with this breastplate of righteousness, making the decisions not to bow before any idols. God bless you as you serve our nation. See you tomorrow.